I think motivation is a feeling that you have to actually do something. Hi everyone, my name is Dr. Inaka Yembe. I am a family medicine physician who is extremely passionate about helping people lose weight and achieve their health and their wellness goals. In today's video, we'll talk about motivation. I get the question so often. How do you get motivated? How do you stay motivated? How do you get to stay on a healthy lifestyle change consistently? Another question that I get often is, what can I do to start to get motivated? About 70% of my patients in my clinical practice come to me for help with weight loss. And that's one of the biggest things that I hear right off the bat. I'm not motivated, just don't know what to do to get motivated, or I was motivated at one time and it seems like that just faded away. So we'll talk about motivation in this video. I went ahead and did a little search on Google to find the definition of motivation. And here's what it says. Motivation is the general desire or willingness of someone to do something. Another definition for motivation that I found says the reason or reasons that one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. So, again, back to motivation. I think motivation is a feeling that you have to actually do something. Once you understand that motivation is the feeling that makes you do something, then it makes it easier, right? You just don't have to go somewhere to look for motivation. Now, you can look for inspiration, but in order to be motivated, you have to take action. So that's my number one tip for you. To get motivated, or in order to start to feel motivated, you have to do something. Why? Because when you do whatever you need to do, it makes you feel good, it makes you feel accomplished. And because motivation is a feeling, and because our bodies like to feel good, then it makes us want to repeat that same act or that same thing. So when it comes to weight loss, for example, you cannot go out of yourself to be motivated. It depends on what you're thinking and how you feel about what you're thinking. I hope that makes sense. So now the next question is, how does that come about? Your brain and your bodies are very adaptable. We adapt to a lot of things, and we form habits based on the feelings that we have behind actions. So if you have an action, or if you perform an action and that makes you feel good, chances are it is registered in our mind, and then our bodies want us to repeat that action. So when it comes to weight loss and things like exercising or working out, my advice is to just start. Do it without waiting for motivation to come to you. Just do it and then feel accomplished. Feel good about it. If you're not walking at all, get up and start walking regardless of how you feel. You don't have to feel good to actually start walking. Just get up and walk, and then feel accomplished. Give yourself a pat on the back and say, okay, I'm happy I did this. When it comes to things like eating healthy foods, okay, pick one food at a time that you need to incorporate into your diet. Of course, you will need to eliminate some things, but since our bodies act best based on good feelings, or it remembers those good feelings the most. So why not try to add something healthy, add some vegetables, drink more water, and then come back and attach to that a sense of accomplishment. You will only feel like doing more. There are some things that I personally do to stay in the zone, and I call it the no excuse zone when it comes to eating healthy and exercising. I am not saying I am 100% accurate, because that does not exist. But there's some things that I do. For example, I love to work out. Sometimes I just don't feel like working out. And when I see that my desire is starting to fade away, what do? I purchase some new outfits, and that makes me to feel like I need to put them on and then work out. Of course, I'll put on that new workout outfit and then I'll work out. That just gets me going. I'm not saying it may be your case, but that's something to think about. One of the biggest reasons that I think just demotivates people, discourages people, are the wrong expectations. Sometimes when you have the wrong expectations about different things, for example, about how much weight you have to lose within a certain amount of time, if you're feeling or your expectations are unrealistic, you may get discouraged unnecessarily. For example, we think, and actually the studies have shown, that the healthiest rate to lose weight is 1 to 2 pounds per week. But let's say someone comes up and they say, I want to lose 10 pounds this week. You may not be able to accomplish that, and you may actually end up losing 2 pounds. And hey, that's excellent. 2 pounds is excellent. So now, if you change the way you think and attach some good feelings to that, and you tell yourself, I lost 2 pounds, I did it. That's amazing. I'm so happy with myself. It makes you feel good, and it makes you feel like doing more. So having the wrong expectation is one of the big reasons why we get demotivated or discouraged. Another big thing that I've seen is some people compare themselves to others, and they say, look, this person started this program, they lost 10 pounds in the past month, and I will also want to lose 10 pounds this month like they did. Listen, every single person is different. In fact, I tell everyone, you can only get better than yourself. Don't compare your weight loss to someone else. Everyone is different. What you can do will depend, how much weight you lose will depend actually on what you do and what you eat and drink and how active you are. And also some genetics comes into play, your age, and there's several different things. There's so many factors that will govern the rate at which you lose weight. So do not compare yourself with someone else, because you may just be setting yourself up for failure. Again, I have to go back to inactivity. Some people just sit around too long waiting for that motivation to hit, or waiting to find motivation somewhere to get up and actually start acting. Motivation is not something that you can find out there. Motivation depends on how you think, and your thoughts will determine your action. So before you go to bed, if you tell yourself, I will wake up in the morning and work out, and actually I will set up my workout clothes before I go to bed, chances are you will actually wake up in the morning and do that. My last thought is going to be the self-talk that we have. The way you think and the way you speak to yourself will also determine whether or not you get discouraged along the way. Sometimes our self-talk is way too negative for so many different things, and that can actually discourage us. I always encourage anyone who is getting into a healthy lifestyle change or a weight loss journey to start positive affirmations. Tell yourself you can, because I believe that whether or not you think you can, you're right. If you tell yourself you can, you're right. If you tell yourself you cannot, you're right also. So start telling yourself you can. Practice positive affirmations every single morning. Tell yourself you can exercise. You can drink the water. You can eat that 5 servings of vegetables per day. You can get up and take a walk for 10 minutes. You can do something that will help keep you on that health and wellness journey. Change your self-talk is my last tip for you today. I hope these few tips help you along your health and wellness journey, and I really wish you the best of success. If you are enjoying these videos that I put out, go ahead and hit that subscription button right there on the bottom of your screen, and also hit the notification button so each time I put out a video like this, then you get a notification. Thank you, and I wish you all the best. Bye.